China's Xi accused the US of trying to trick him into invading Taiwan, but said he won't take the bait. Report.
Here's a summary of the article.
China's leader, Xi Jinping, accused the US of trying to trick China into invading Taiwan but said his country wouldn't take the bait, the Financial Times reported, citing people familiar with the matter. During the meeting, according to a press statement released at the time, Xi said Taiwan was at the core of China's interests, adding, "If anyone expects China to compromise and concede on the Taiwan question, they are having a pipe dream and would shoot themselves in the foot." For decades, the US has adopted strategic ambiguity toward Taiwan, positioning itself as the country's most steadfast ally, while declining to explicitly say whether it would come to Taiwan's aid if China attacked. During the visit, Representative Andy Barr, a co-chair of the Taiwan caucus in Congress, said there should be no doubt and no skepticism in the US, Taiwan, or anywhere else around American resolve to maintain the status quo and peace in the Taiwan Strait, according to the Associated Press. Carrie Brown, the director of the Lao China Institute at King's College London, told BI that Xi's reported accusation is a sign that China is genuinely surprised and shocked by the US's more recent aggressiveness. The US has plenty of public figures now talking of Taiwan like it is a new Ukraine, and some even saying it needs to be diplomatically recognized, Brown added. Samuel Paparo, the top U.S. admiral in the Pacific, told the Washington Post that the U.S. could deploy thousands of drones if China invaded Taiwan, with the unmanned hellscape buying time for the U.S. military to come to Taiwan's aid.
This post received a score of 19,000, with an upvote ratio of 92%. Here are the top comments in response to this article.
Hold me back, bro. On a geopolitical scale,
this is hopefully an easy off-ramp to avoid yet another major conflict.
How hard could it be to not invade Taiwan?
I barely try and I almost never invade Taiwan.
Yeah, but sometimes you just get the urge to, right?
I mean, I experimented with invading Taiwan in college, but didn't we all?
I invaded Taiwan but nobody gave a shit. Didn't even look my way.
Don't feel bad, bro, it happens. Try again later.
There are two types of people in this world. 1. Those who have invaded Taiwan. 2. Those who haven't invaded Taiwan, yet.
I tried in 2009, lovely place, but it didn't work out in the end.
USA, don't invade Taiwan. Xi, PA50 nice try at reverse psychology bro.
Xi, that honey looks delicious. Where did you get it? US Ambassador, Taiwan.
When you go after honey with a balloon, the great thing is to not let the bees know you are coming. W. Poo.
VHS memories coming back. Damn so on point.
Cool, don't invade, ever.
Greater than invade. I thought China already owned Taiwan. This feels like a statement that says they don't. Can the world now recognize Taiwan and call it a day?
The unspoken agreement is that China doesn't invade Taiwan, Taiwan doesn't declare independence. No reason to go upsetting the agreement now.
China now fully controls Hong Kong by erasing any form of autonomy, and this is breaking an agreement made with Britain. China knows it can't successfully invade Taiwan yet, but make no mistake, they definitely want to take Taiwan.
Basically, the US and US allies are building a noose around China to defend Taiwan. China's one-child policy is really biting them in the ass generations later. In 10 years, the average age of men in China will be a lot higher than the average for other countries. So new military bases plus an aging population means China will have to take Taiwan sometime soon, or else it won't be able to do so for decades while China focuses on repopulating.
China's population issues aren't purely from the one-child policy, although that certainly didn't help. They've had massive disruptions to their populations from the government buying out rural towns to convert into pet projects, and then tried getting the population to live in the cities they built to replace the destroyed towns. Brave New World suggested that distracted populations were easy to control, but didn't account for the fact that when people get too distracted with the bread and circuses, they also stop wanting to have kids as much. All of which means there are three big problems facing China's population now. The legacy of the one-child policy. Large segments of their population have been shuffled around the country to make way for government projects, and now the population is rich enough to be comfortably distracted like their peers.
This video was automatically created by Reddit to Speech. The article and comments in this video were selected from Reddit according to their upvotes, and any paraphrasing was performed by smmry.com, without any human intervention.